A northern Arizona police department was after an unusual suspect this week.
Yeah, that's right. An emu was on the loose and just causing chaos in Cottonwood. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with the officers who were after it. And Chase, they received several 911 calls about this emu on the loose.
Yeah, Creepy Mark. That emu's name, Frank, the 60-pound flightless bird, escaped from home a few days ago before finally getting caught.
This is the end of Frank's wild goose chase, or I should say emu chase, throughout Cottonwood.
They can run about 30 miles an hour, and I guess he had on the afterburners that day.
Officer Kellen Burns with Cottonwood PD says Frank had been on the run for 2 days. People like this posting a video of him wandering through a neighborhood before he was spotted in town.
Our dispatch started getting calls, and the first one came in that there was an emu walking through the parking lot of our Walmart here in town and trying to attack people.
It didn't stop there.
And we kept getting continuous calls as it made its way down the roadway, running into traffic and working its way north. There was an emu, or at one point a baby giraffe, running down the road.
Someone thought there was a baby giraffe loose out there.
They sure did.
Making officers second guess if this was really happening.
We didn't know if it was a prank call that was being made to the police department or a legitimate call.
Then they saw Frank themselves, but getting to him was tricky.
They're very sensitive to stress, and it can cause them to have a heart attack.
Their animal control officer had a plan.
I don't know if you're aware, emus cannot walk backwards. Their legs don't work that way. So if you can chase them into a corner as they're running ahead of you, that's the safest and easiest way for both you and the bird to get a hold of them.
Calm down, I know.
Finally able to take Frank in without him or anyone else getting hurt.
Frank is doing well now. He's back on his property.
Now, you would think this is the first time Cottonwood Police had to go after a runaway emu, but apparently it's not. Officer Burns told me there have been a few other run-ins with emus on the loose because there's a couple ranches around Cottonwood, so they have some experience going after these large flightless birds, Mark and Crebe.
Why didn't they name him Limu?
Lima, I think the name was already taken. It's trademarked or something. I don't know. But Frank is still a good name. Frank's still a good name for an emu.
Emu's great. Maybe we can connect him with Limu, and who knows what'll happen.
That will be our follow-up story, is bringing those two worlds together for a moment that no one will forget.
I'm trying to get the image of the dispatchers thinking a baby giraffe?
We have a 711 in progress.
Who knows? Yeah, they're going to have to start this.
Frank is on the loose again.
Yeah, if this isn't the only time they've gone after an emu, they got to create some sort of code for that.
I know.
Like that.
They do. They do. All right, good stuff, Jay.
Only in Arizona. All right, Chase, thank you.